is invited to live a life of love. Love for God and love for neighbor. There are many who struggle to live this out, but there are also a very good number of people whom we call saints who succeeded in living out this vocation in a very beautiful way. Saint Dominic was one such a saint. He was a friend of God and his brothers, not of the brothers with whom he lived only, but to those all whom he met. His friendship developed from his childhood. His mother played an important role in bringing Dominic a close relationship with God. As Jesus grew in wisdom and stature under the able parentage of Mary and Joseph, Dominic too grew in devotion to God under his parents. This friendship was not forgotten as he grew up, but it enhanced to the extent that he only spoke to God and about God. He lived as a loving companion of his brothers, those with whom he lived and those outside his company. Every brother who lived with him found a friend and a loving companion in him, and more importantly, he was a living example of life of love and service. Though Dominic was much superior in all virtues to his brothers, yet when he was dying, his request was to carry him back to Bologna, that he might be buried under the feet of his brethren. His relation with others were filled with utmost concern. He was ready to go to any extent to help people both in their physical needs and in their spiritual needs. Hence, when he was studying Palencia, he sold his books and helped the people when they were dying due to the famine. And at an inn on his way to France, he spent a whole night talking to the innkeeper who had fallen into a heresy, to the effect that by dawn of a new day came the dawn of true faith in him. Beady Jordan of Saxony wrote of him, nothing disturbed the even temper of his soul, except his quick sympathy with every sort of suffering. And as a man's face shows whether his heart is happy or not, it was easy to see from his friendly and joyous countenance that he was at peace inwardly. This was true of Jesus, who not only enjoyed the company of his disciples, but also never failed to notice anyone who needed his help. Saint Dominic invites us today to be a good friend of our God and our neighbor. A loving relationship with our God and our neighbor would truly give us unending happiness even in the times of troubles.